This lawsuit is a crackpot lawsuit filed by a crackpot member of Congress, and it's going straight in the trash can.
Trash and crackpot could be nicknames for Texas Republican Louie Gohmert. Remember him?
You've embarrassed them. You've embarrassed yourself.
Yes, it is Louie Gohmert who is suing Mike Pence over the Electoral College. The same Gohmert who went into the gutter during the Russia investigation while questioning former FBI agent Peter Strzok.
Can't help but wonder when I see you looking there with a little smirk, how many times did you look so innocent into your wife's eye and lie to her about Lisa?
Mr. Chairman, this is outrageous.
The credibility of a witness
Shame
is always
on you,
an
Mr.
issue.
Mr. Chairman, please, there's
Have
You Mr. Chairman, this is intolerable harassment of the witness.
What's wrong with that? You need your medication.
Yup. A member of Congress asked Gohmert if he needed his medication. There have long been suspicions that Gohmert is on something or should be on something. He was cuckoo defending Trump in front of special counsel Robert Mueller.
He's not corruptly acting in order to see that justice is done. What he's doing is not obstructing justice. He is pursuing justice. And the fact that you ran it out 2 years means you perpetuated injustice.
So now, Congressman Louie Gohmert believes that justice will be served by blocking the Electoral College and overturning the election. Talk about sociopathic. Hello, everybody. I'm David Shuster, and thanks for watching. There is not a single law professor or legal expert in the United States who believes that Louie Gohmert's lawsuit against Mike Pence has any sort of chance or any sort of merit. The fact of the matter is that more than 60 U.S. courts, including the U.S. Supreme Court, have ruled against Donald Trump's claims that the election was fraudulent or somehow stolen. The idea that the Vice President of the United States, in his ceremonial capacity as President of the U.S. Senate, should somehow be blocking the Electoral College and Congress, that's insane. But speaking of insanity, never mind the Electoral College or legal precedent, let's take a look at the biggest issue all of us have been dealing with over the past year, the coronavirus crisis. Congressman Gohmert tested positive for COVID-19 and seemed to blame wearing his mask.
I can't help but wonder if by keeping a mask on and keeping it in place, that if I might have put some germs, some of the virus onto the mask and breathed it in.
Cue any biology professor.
I have to admit, that's one of the silliest, the dumbest things I've heard, all week. That's not the way that it works.
Gohmert has been called dumb many times before. Now he's also earned the title of hypocrite. You see, Louie Gohmert and other Republicans have long claimed to be the party of shrinking the power of the federal government and giving more power to state and local governments. Suing the Vice President of the United States to enable him to single-handedly overturn a U.S. presidential election undercuts what conservatism is supposed to stand for. But it's clear that for some wingnuts like Louie Gohmert, Trump trumps everything. It is sad, embarrassing, and pathetic. And while Donald Trump will soon be leaving Washington, D.C., Louie Gohmert is not going anywhere. He's got another 2 years to prove that he is arguably the worst member of Congress in U.S. history.